Welcome to Geography Facts channel, where we uncover fascinating geography facts and explore the stories behind special places. Today we're diving into why so few people live in Alaska, the largest state in the U.S. Alaska is a land of stunning natural beauty, vast wilderness, and endless adventure. But it has one of the smallest populations in the United States. We are investigating why people stay away from Alaska. Due to freezing temperatures? Or something else? Stay tuned as we uncover the challenges of living in this incredible state. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us for more geography stories. Let's explore Alaska together. Alaska's population is surprisingly small, with only about 730,000 residents spread across its massive expanse. Why is that? Alaska is not just the largest state in the United States, it's a landmass of extraordinary proportions. Spanning about 665,000 square miles, let's compare with other states. Start with Texas, the second largest state. Texas, often thought of as massive, covers 268,000 square miles, making Alaska over 2.5 times larger. In fact, you could fit Texas into Alaska and still have room left over. Moving down the list, California and Montana are the third and fourth largest states. Even if you combine their sizes, they'd still fall short of Alaska's vast expanse. 5. Climate. Alaska is known for its harsh winters. Snow-covered towns and icy roads are significant factors in Alaska's low population because they create numerous challenges for everyday life. The extreme weather conditions make transportation difficult, leading to isolation and limited access to essential services. During the long winters, many towns experience heavy snowfall that can block roads and make travel restrictions. Some areas become completely inaccessible. Icy roads also make driving hazardous, especially for people unfamiliar with such conditions. Black ice, snowstorms, and freezing temperatures demand specialized vehicles and driving skills. The maintenance of roads during winter, such as plowing and salting, is costly and often insufficient in remote areas, further complicating transportation. For those living in snow-covered towns, daily activities like grocery shopping, attending school, or accessing medical care become more challenging. Limited accessibility and the harsh environment discourage migration to Alaska, as people often prioritize convenience, safety, and comfort when choosing where to live. 4. Isolation. Many parts of Alaska are incredibly remote with no road access. The state's road system is minimal and some communities can only be reached by plane, boat, or snowmobile, making transportation costly and time-consuming. Alaska's vast wilderness is home to many remote towns, but this isolation and the state's limited road system significantly contribute to its low population. Unlike most U.S. states, Alaska has fewer public roads, and many towns and villages are completely cut off from the road network. This means that reaching these areas often requires a plane or boat, making travel not only inconvenient but also expensive. For example, the lack of road access means residents in remote communities must rely on costly transportation for basic needs like medical care. This dependency drives up the cost of living, as transporting goods to these isolated areas is both time-consuming and costly. Essentials like food and fuel can cost up to 50% more than in other parts of the country, making life in these towns financially challenging. Moreover, the isolation creates a sense of disconnect for residents. Opportunities for employment, education, and healthcare are often limited in these areas, forcing many people to relocate to larger cities or out of Alaska. In essence, Alaska's remote towns and limited roads create logistical and economic barriers that make it difficult to attract and sustain a large population, leaving much of the state sparsely inhabited despite its incredible natural beauty. 3. Grocery prices. The cost of living in Alaska is another hurdle. Due to its remoteness, goods like groceries and fuel have to be transported long distances, driving up prices. Residents often pay 20 to 30% more for basic necessities compared to the lower 48 states. Alaska's remote location and challenging geography significantly drive up the cost of living, with grocery store prices being one of the most visible examples. For many Alaskan residents, the high prices on grocery store shelves are a daily struggle, and they're one of the reasons why the state's population remains relatively low. Additionally, it's hard to supply fresh products due to the logistical challenges of transporting them over long distances in harsh weather. This limits residents' access to healthy and affordable food, adding to the hardships of life in Alaska. In short, Alaska's high grocery prices highlight the broader economic challenges of living in such an isolated and extreme environment, making it less appealing to potential residents. 2. School and healthcare centers. Services like education and healthcare are limited in rural areas. Access to specialists or advanced medical care often requires flying to larger cities like Anchorage or even out of state. Alaska's vast and remote landscape makes providing essential services like schools and healthcare centers a significant challenge. In many rural areas, schools are few and far between, often requiring students to travel long distances to access basic education. This lack of nearby educational facilities discourages families from settling in these regions. People prioritize access to quality education for their children. Healthcare access is another major issue. Many small towns and villages in Alaska lack local healthcare facilities, forcing residents to travel to larger cities like Anchorage or Fairbanks for even routine medical care. In emergencies, this delay in access can be life-threatening. The combination of limited educational opportunities and lack of healthcare services creates a significant barrier to population growth. These challenges make it difficult for families, professionals, and businesses to establish themselves in Alaska, as they often seek more stable and accessible environments. Efforts to improve infrastructure and expand access to schools and healthcare are ongoing, but Alaska's vast size and sparse population make these improvements costly and slow. Until these basic needs are addressed more comprehensively, they will continue to play a significant role in why so few people choose to live in Alaska. 1. Employment opportunities. Employment opportunities are also limited in specific industries like oil, fishing, and tourism. While these sectors can be lucrative, they don't provide the variety of jobs found in other states. The lack of job opportunities is one of the key reasons Alaska has such a low population. While the state is known for its stunning landscapes and natural resources, its job market is highly specialized and limited to a few industries. Jobs in tech, finance, education, and manufacturing are far less common in Alaska, which makes it difficult for many professionals to find work that matches their skills. Furthermore, many jobs in Alaska are seasonal. For example, fishing and tourism peak during specific times of the year, leaving workers without consistent income during off-seasons. This lack of year-round employment stability discourages people from settling in the state permanently. Another challenge is the high cost of living compared to wages. Even if jobs are available, salaries often don't compensate for Alaska's elevated costs for housing, food, and transportation. For many, the financial trade-off doesn't make sense, especially when compared to opportunities in states with larger economies and lower living costs. Finally, Alaska's remote location limits business growth and investment, which further restricts job creation. The small and dispersed population makes it challenging for businesses to thrive, leading to fewer opportunities for residents. In summary, the lack of diverse and stable job opportunities makes it hard for Alaska to attract and retain residents, contributing to its low population. Reasons to move Alaska. But despite these challenges, Alaska's natural beauty and unique lifestyle attract adventurous souls who thrive in the wilderness. From the northern lights to the incredible wildlife, the rewards of living in Alaska often outweigh the difficulties for those who call it home. The northern lights and Alaska's incredible wildlife are two of the state's most iconic attractions, drawing visitors from around the globe. Alaska offers some of the best northern lights viewing opportunities in the world, especially during the long, dark winter nights. Visitors select destinations like Fairbanks and Denali National Park, where the lights dance across the sky in shades of green, pink, and purple. This breathtaking phenomenon is a bucket list experience for many, providing a once-in-a-lifetime connection to nature's wonder. But it's not just the sky that amazes. Alaska's wildlife is equally attractive. The state is home to many animals, from majestic bald eagles and playful sea otters to powerful grizzly bears and roaming moose. Whale watching is another highlight, with species like humpback and orca whales frequenting Alaskan waters. Visitors can witness these incredible creatures in their natural habitat, creating unforgettable memories. Alaska's commitment to preserving its pristine environment means visitors have the chance to explore unspoiled wilderness. Whether it's spotting wildlife on a scenic hike, kayaking alongside seals, or simply soaking in the beauty of untouched landscapes, Alaska's natural attractions make it a top destination for nature enthusiasts. So, while Alaska's rugged beauty is undeniable, its extreme conditions, isolation, and high cost explain why so few people choose to live here. Would you take on the challenge of living in America's last frontier? Let us know in the comments below.